Hey everybody, welcome back. Slay the Spire Dailies. We just did one, but there's another one available. What? Start with one rare card. So, I hate to do this, because, like, now I'm just, like, I'm doing a bit, but, like, hold up. You see this? You see this part? Shiny. Good. That's good. That's a good mega crit. Now, you see this part? Start with a random deck of 50 cards? No! No, that's bad. That's a bad mega crit. This is a fun negative effect. But it makes this negative or this positive effect worthless. You gotta give us some contrast. You can't, hey, start with one shiny gold penny and 50 pieces of garbage. Like, again, they're not necessarily gonna be garbage, but like 50 dice rolls. You know, you gotta, for this to be good, you have to give us the chance to build around it. Instead of, like, it's 2% of the deck. Anyway, I'm being needlessly aggressive here. We won 2 dailies in a row, so now I think, oh, I own the place. But still, at least it's not 3 negative things anymore. So what was the Cursed Run ability here? Whenever you defeat a boss become cursed, your starting relic is replaced with Cursed Key, Darkstone Parapt, and Duvu Doll. Okay, so Cursed Key. Every time we open a chest, it gives us a curse, but we start with 4 energy. Darkstone Parappa the Rapper is 6 max HP every time we get a curse, and Duvu Doll is +1 strength for every curse in the deck. Let's embark. Doesn't seem hard, but it depends on the type of deck we got going on here, right? Hey, thanks, Ruka. Really appreciate you knocking over that old soda bottle. What's our rare card? Is that... I guess there's no way to know unless it's definitely Doppelganger. I'm not even going to take a cursory glance at the deck, because to be honest with you, I don't think it matters. Have we learned anything? I love this. Have we learned anything from our last, Will this kill you? I think it's 8 damage. Have we learned anything from our last deck of 50 cards? Well, I think you should add good cards. You should not rely on any synergy. I just feel like you should almost just add the best card every time. At least you start to learn what's in your deck. If there's nothing good, that's okay, but the idea of synergy is gone. I think. Let's do Distraction. Tactician. I can discard it, but it's also going to discard Finisher. Am I okay with that? I mean, I can't. I literally have no blocks. You know, it's like, you know, I hate to do it, but at the same time, I love to do it. We do have more negatives than our last daily, in the sense, I mean, curses are good for us, and getting a curse in a 52-card deck is no big deal for the most part. But there is a problem. Can you see the problem? We don't heal to 100% when we rest anymore like we did on yesterday's run. Why are we drawing the same cards every time? It's not really like a good burst Storm of Steel option here. 10 damage to all in. I think you backstab. Hear me out. Backstab. All out attack. Stormy Steel. I was gonna say, we get 1 extra card draw. I gotta level with you. How many Storms of Steel are in this deck? 1, 2. Just 2? I don't buy it. I understand logically, with variance, it's plausible, but on a human level, I don't buy it. Oh my god, it's new cards. Incredible. I think I like Infinite Blades. If we get something like Shuriken, like that's my great regret from last episode. We almost never enabled Shuriken. By the way, I do understand. Let's go for it. I do understand that we're drawing Backstab every time because it's an innate card. Please don't slander me. I just, like, Storm of Steel seemed like it came up a little frequently. So every time we play a card, we deal 1 damage. Enemies get poisoned like crazy. And we got Thorns. So we want to play cards. We also want to block whenever possible. Masterful Stab. We can get to. No, we can't get to. Disregard. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. That's one way to do it. Look at that. Gotcha. We're still going to take 6 damage. I have to kind of get myself out of this false sense of security that I was in. Where on the last run, I was like, we can't be killed. On this run, we can be killed. I'm very much... We need to get like a power synergy. Do I wanna? I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous about fighting this elite, but relics are really gonna make or break this run, right? So, leg sweep is so good. I just can't say no. You need relics. And we fought these guys so many times, I was really hoping it wasn't them, except our explosive potion is really nice, I guess, so we'll throw that. We might as well bullet time, I suppose. Yeah, we don't get any other card draws, so... We shouldn't attack this guy first. Noxious. Oh, you play after image first, you moron! You're making some very simple mistakes. Attack this guy. At least we got almost all block. We're gonna make it through this just fine. Is there a rest right after? Close. So, I mean, choke is tempting, right? Choke plus distraction seems like a pretty nice combo. Crippling poison. 3 poison, 3 weak. At this point, we might as well doppel. Get some extra draw next turn. I think you're probably dead next turn, but it's hard to tell. As of right now, at least, it's hard to tell. Need to do something like 22 damage. Corpse Explosion does not work here. Alchemize ain't bad, if I'm being honest. I think we'll start with a Survivor. Drop a Reflex. Oh, I mean, you do like Cloak and Dagger. You tend to like Cloak and Dagger. I'm just being honest with you. But I do like the idea almost of like Nightmare. Make 3 Alchemizes. And then just get started. Like, we're already taking no damage. And he's just adding stuff to our deck. Who cares? Our deck's already, like, enormous. And meanwhile, these guys are getting crazy poison stacked up. We still need to put up some block next turn. Because we're going to probably try to play 3 Alchemizes, but... Oh, I mean, you got Escape Plan in there. There you go. That'll do it. So, we might only play 2... I'll tell you what. We're going to play 3, because we're going to do this. Kill you. A little poison. A little regen. And then what do I do about you? You're not going to get to attack, so a blur is not bad here. Flying Knee probably also would have been fine. So I think what we're going to try to do with this deck is roll... It's like the ideal curse strat, right? Like, I shouldn't be salty. Because actually, they've given me like a meme run right from the get-go. That is not a good option, by the way. The Lantern. 5 energy on our first turn. It's good for a good start, and I'll give you that, but... Well, give you a little backstab. A little distraction. Piercing Wail, wow, that's just horrendous for us right now. Definitely we'll use Outmaneuver, and I'll give you a little Shiv action. I think I'm gonna quickly smack you with that. You're definitely dead next turn, then we just gotta worry about this guy who will also have, Adrenaline. Or who will also, that's like completely not what I meant to say. This guy is gonna have the benefit of us being vulnerable. Unless he attacks before this guy dies to poison? I don't know. We can play our whole hand, but the problem is if we play Storm of Steel, we can't play Masterful Stab to begin with, so... You know what I'm looking at. If I kill you with Corpse Explosion, it'll deal 10 it'll kill you and deal 10 damage to you. That's 17. And then I can't kill you. If I put this on you, you'll deal 18. I still gotta find a way to get 10 damage out of it, and it can't be done. And believe you me, I'm checking. I'm checking it. So in that case, what do we want to do? Probably we hit this guy with some poison because it's cheap as heck. We put the power on. We throw Storm of Steel into the trash because it's garbage. I mean, we might as well do this. Like, rest assured, it's not my favorite turn. Could have used any one of those attacks on the last turn, but life goes on. Ooh. Keep adding expensive cards. Maybe we just treat it as if it's like a Snecko Eye run or something at this point. It's going fine so far. Like, I can't really act like it's bad, but... Okay, so we get a Curse, Unplayable, Innate, but we also get Tincture. Whenever you discard a card, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. We also gain 6 max HP, and we gain 1 Strength. We do not care. I'm being real with you. We do not care about having 1 Curse in our deck. To the extent that, like... I'm just gonna be real with you, by the way. Storm of Steel, you had your chance. Wonderful. Maybe. I think I will anger the mushrooms and fight them. There's 3 of them now, which is bad. Sorry, what I mean to say is this is getting out of hand. Now there's 3 of them. This is getting out of hand. I've come to terms with the fact that I will never, ever... Well, it worked. Although I should have probably taken the Ancient Potion. I will never, ever get to play Masterful Stab. I'm assuming that for fighting these guys, we get a relic. Like, that's the whole reason I'm here. Sorry? You're still only gonna hit us for 9. Well. It's like a bad... There's just not enough attack in this deck right now. We need something like a relic, if possible, that enables discarding. Like a gambling chip would be a nice little addition to this bad boy right now. I forgot we had another Storm of Steel. But hey, because of the discarding... Okay, Storm of Steel with Tincture, not so bad. Odd Mushroom makes vulnerable less bad. I think that's one of the rare times we're not going to add any cards. We're going to rest again. Take us to full HP. We do have an elite fight, followed by a shop that we are not going to have enough money to deal with. Gotta get slashed. It's very nice to have... So what happens if you discard a card? Deal 3 damage to a random enemy. I don't know if that's worth spending the energy, but I think it might be our only option. Backflip for free to gain 2 cards. I love it. Get neutralized, play a little distraction. We might as well play Piercing Wail. I think we'd, instead of doing 3 damage, we'd rather gain 2 energy and 2 cards next turn. Gotta point out, by the way, it's really nice to always have +1 strength. Even if it seems pretty minor. Whenever we play a skill, he gains 2 strength. It's just horrible, but... This is a bad turn. At least we have some block, but okay. Alchemize, sure. You got stronger. Amazing. Footwork. Caltrops. All out attack. Noxious. I think we take 12. Rather than even use dodge and roll. Because I really think that we would just make him stronger forever. Like After Image, Flying Knee, Finisher. Just a horrendous amount of DPS, but hey, he's only doing 6 damage. I forgot that this guy's not actually that strong if he doesn't start with +3 damage. Corpse Explosion will probably get him. Yeah, barely, but... I'm glad we didn't have to use our Explosive Potion. Upon pickup, choose a power. At the start of each combat, this card will be in your hand. There's so many options, but I think you go Footwork, and by Footwork I mean After Image. Seems like we're having trouble blocking to some extent. We're also having... Sorry, Ruka, I didn't mean to wake you up. We're also having problems attacking, to be fair, but... You know, I'm okay with it, I think, for now. Starting with After Image is always going to be a little nice, I think, so... Well... Envenom... After Image... Backstab... And then Unload, which at least does 3 extra damage. And we got Poison on him. The Silent is a lot worse without having the extra card draw at the start of every turn, huh? Like, really not nearly as good. Hey. We have to play Wraith form. It just makes our skills that much better. Even if we take damage this turn. Yeah, forget Skewer. Just make us stronger next turn. Or we might have played it for 0. In which case, it still did 3 damage, but not really because he had block, but you get the idea. Well, we want Caltrops. We want Distraction. Hit him with a leg sweep. Oh, I love it. Now you can afford to neutralize. Every card gives us 1 block and then takes a couple away, so... Yeah, he's done. We're hitting him so slowly that you could be forgiven for thinking that this is bad, when it's actually great. Keep in mind we have Envenom up as well, so the more we hit him, the happier we are. So I think you definitely want a Noxious. I think you want to follow that up with a Noxious. Kind of want to poison you, but I love the idea that Distraction is free, and then it gives us some Alchemize, which is good. We're not going to use the Swift Potion this turn. You're hitting for 12, so we're going to put up 13 block and also hit you in the process. He's going to take 12 damage off of Caltrops alone. We got a really nice hard counter for this guy. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Dude, sounds like fun. It's starting, it's at the point where it's almost like very confusing. Like there's so many secondary effects that happen after we play a card that I almost can't even follow what's happening as we're playing a card. Okay, so I mean, we benefit from playing powers still. The more powers we get, the happier we're going to be. Unless we fight the Time Lord in 90 years. So, outmaneuver for sure. And then it's either Deadly Poison or Dash. I'd rather Dash. And then we take no damage, yeah. Poison is nice, of course. It helps kill him faster, but what do we care? We got him. So I think you like Burst, and then the world's best leg sweep. Throw a little Distraction in there. Oh my god, a little backflip action for free. Gotta shiv him, of course. Throw an extra stack of poison on there. Hit him with the Dagger Throw. Discard a card you can't afford. You get a little Tincture damage in there as well. And, you know what? Give him a little all-out attack as well. Okay, that's not so bad. I don't think he's dead next turn, but I think he's dead very, very shortly. Oh. Quick Slash. We very rarely actually play a block, but we'll play Footwork regardless because we are going to play a block on this turn. Hit you with that. Okay. We are taking 0 damage. My dude is... Well, if he had attacked, maybe it's lucky, because it looked like he probably would have killed himself with the Caltrops. Instead, we could have alchemized and seen if we got a better potion than one of these, but... Explosive Potion's probably the worst, but the second floor is a lot of crowd control, kind of difficult situations, so... we love Tools of the Trade. We love Alchemize so far, but... We definitely do not need White Beast Statue yet. Orrery, awkward to say, and we already have a 62 card deck, no thank you. Black Star to give us doubled relics. 10 out of 10 has to be the choice. Now we're going to choose to fight elites. And you know I'm liking this path. Fight, 4 question marks, elite rest question. Or elite rest elite, I should say. You are a boy that, and I am a girl. Could I make it any more obvious? I am a punk, you do ballet. What more could I say? So we probably start After Image every time. Poison is nice on this guy, but... You like Tools of the Trade, for sure. And you know what? Noxious is way better than playing a single Deadly Poison. You gotta play Backstab, mostly for After Image. And then you get 2 cards. I think you Blur for certain, and then you outmaneuver. Although they'll both give you enough block. We'd rather have more energy, I think. So we take no damage, and starting next turn, this guy's gonna slowly have his damage eaten, which is very important for us, I think. What are we not gonna play? We get very little value out of Finisher right now, so I think we dump that for 3 damage. Storm of Steel has some temptation, but I think you go, like, Distraction. Blade Dance for free. Okay, now we got some okay stuff going on. We're gonna start eating up that armor. Plus, it helps out a lot with After Image. Infinite Blades is really nice, because it gives us more attacks, which also give us more, After Image plays. Storm of Steel is not bad here to punch through the armor, but I think you just go for Noxious, and then a little Alchemize action, and then... Honestly, I don't mind hitting him with a weak potion, and then we'll do Storm of Steel just to get our block 1 higher, I guess, but... Yeah, this guy's done. We've already gotten through the hard part. So we'll definitely dump Parasite. Shiv. Almost want to... it's tough because we want to always play... Oh, we want to always play those to get the maximum damage, but then here, you're going to do 8 damage. I can get there. Hit him with Bouncing Flask to accelerate his removal from planet Earth. And then Survivor, and discard a card. It's another 3 damage that's irrelevant, but at the same time, we're not taking any damage, and his poison is getting out of control. We can't afford to play 2,000 cuts, so we'll stop you there. I don't think we're going to get enough block here, so I'm going to go hard on the damage and hope maybe I can just get you killed. I can definitely kill you with an explosive potion. And I think it might have to be that way, because the best thing for us right now is just... Totally worked. The best thing for us right now is just to play as many cards as possible to get Choke to work as well as it did. Outmaneuver seems like it's a 10 out of 10 for us right now. No combat, please. More relics, please. Receive a relic. Become cursed, maybe. Got a relic, did not become cursed. That's a win. If we became cursed, also a win. Choose 1 of 20 cards to add to your deck or heal. Well, let's add a second Backstab. I love it. I'm glad I have an explosive potion. It is bad in the sense that our starting hand is already like almost exclusively backstabs. It's backstabs and curses. We'd really like to get a little bit more card draw. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm not... If you look at me, you will see I'm not too worried about it yet. So it's just you. Not that I mean that as like a negative. Oh, it's just you. But, okay, setup. I don't know. We're going to draw a card. So let's set up and bring back Blur, because we know we're going to want it. It's also, it works with After Image, so it hits you hard. Bring back that. We'll get rid of this setup. Does 3 damage to the wrong guy, but... Regen Potion. We'll definitely end up using that Regen Potion against one of these elites in all likelihood. Oh no, Mango. That's not a good voice. Oh, you're annoying. Tell you what, if you can escape with me gaining 5 energy and 5 extra cards next turn, you can take the gold. But if you can't, I get your life. I win. That felt great. Oh, we love a little calculated gamble here. Okay, well, no, I don't really want to fight you, to be honest. But it's right before the... But I don't really... Okay, I'm gonna fight you, but I don't really want to. I want that to be known. I don't want to fight you. You're forcing my hand. We gotta kill Bear first, even though, no offense, Bear Taffy. And also, like, my dude is doing 9 damage. We're gonna get hit by that. Some of it, at least. 13. Gotta think about it. So we have 36 damage right here. Oh my god, we have 36 damage right here? I'm so sorry to the rest of you guys. No, this is how you do it. You still want to kill Bear first, otherwise you end up being weakened and it makes the rest of the fight a nightmare. This guy's definitely dead in 2 turns, well, like, starting next turn. And then it's just Romeo. Like, it was a... If you draw a skewer on that, what do you care? You know, you don't care about the fact that you're dealing with what is most of the time a fairly difficult fight. Like, Dagger Spray is a kill. And unfortunately, we then definitely are going to take 10 damage. But I'm going to save Wraith Form. And by Wraith Form, I mean this Ancient Potion. And we're going to use the Ancient Potion against the Elite, which I think is a much more productive use of our time. What card do we not want to have here? The thing is, like, oh, we're weak, so Choke isn't going to kill you. So we're happy to discard all of it, basically. Because we are going to discard all of it. Doesn't matter. I love it. 5 damage. Found it. So, enemies start weak. I wish it was a little better than that, but it's okay. Ideal against these guys, a little noxious early on, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but you know the deal. Okay, so we'll definitely throw in a little after image here, no question. You gotta hit him with the Dagger Spray, that's life. Don't really mind if this guy gets a shield. You can't be allowed to live. And you know what, in that case, let's dust you both. Ice Cream, it's becoming abundantly clear Ice Cream would be like a 10 out of 10 relic for us. Alright, so you gotta go. We got a little extra energy this turn. Thousand Cuts. Burst. Bouncing Flask. Yeah. I think that was our best damage deal. 2 of these guys coming out. I'm not going to say they're going to be easy to kill, because I don't believe that. Especially when we draw a hand that has no damage. I will play Footwork, so we can play Dodge Roll. And then, forget Outmaneuver. Just give me a Doppel. I want the card draw. I'm actually, like, happier that there's no Shield Boy. Never mind. I kind of deserve that. Okay, so they're doing a serious attack. I know what you're thinking. You got a good Corpse Explosion turn here. You're not wrong. I think we should use it. We still want to come up with some blocks, if possible, but that's like... You start like Distraction, which you just like. Oh, and then Dagger Throw works amazingly for you here, so you dump this, absolutely. We're still going to get hit quite a lot. I think you do play Noxious. I don't think you care about Envenom as much as maybe like Tools of the Trade Outmaneuver. Keep in mind these all give you blocks as well, so it's like a start, but still a nasty hit. We don't have to fight an Elite if we don't want to. Definitely love a Quick Slash. Oh, can't get rid of the Reflex. Well, I think we play all of our powers. I can't even really with authority say that we're suffering from a damage standpoint because, like, are we? Maybe we are, maybe we're not. Oh, you're just gonna hit me again, huh? That's like a really nasty turn. So I need to do 39 damage to you. Finisher can almost get us there. We need to keep Leg Sweep. Get rid of Storm of Steel. We're not going to use it. It's not necessarily bad, but we're not going to use it. Throw in Escape Plan. And throw in All Out Attack. You haven't really spent too much yet. And then this guy, we need to do 23 damage. Really take an 8 there. Hit him with a Leg Sweep for certain, and now we're actually fine. Yeah, we're going to be okay. In fact, we took no damage that turn, but... Yeah, the reason I can't say we have a damage problem with our deck is because we're only drawing 5 cards a turn, and you never know if it might be like, you know, just variance related, you know? We're drawing 5 cards out of 66. Ice Cream is what we needed, and Dead Branch is also amazing. So that's actually, like, I'm not messing with you, that's like a 100 out of 10. We just got 2 of maybe, like, the best relics in the game. I don't see how I could not fight these guys, except... I could fight these guys instead and probably heal up first. So we get a shop. Yes. Give me the ability to dynamically gain dex. I think that might have just been the decision that won us the run. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Not that big of a deal. We also gain strength for it. Gremlin Horn is pretty okay because we need more means to gain cards. Like, to draw cards is the way that we normally say it in this business. But, I don't care who you are, but you're definitely the worst. I would much rather fight the book right now. But anyway, we definitely want more block. So we'll do it in this direction. And now, I gotta be honest with you, our first turn is our worst turn. Right, because of Dead Branch, now we're actually gaining cards every time we play this card. This is insanely great. We're now taking almost no damage. I think we want to play this because of the exhaust still, though. Oh, I mean, Tools of the Trade is good, but to kill an enemy is probably better. Gremlin Horn also hooks us up. Oh my lord. Alright, I think we're done now. So this should be the strongest deck that mankind has ever foreseen in its entire existence. And I know I used foreseen incorrectly there, but like I hope that you'll cut me some slack because I do have 4 eyes. So, straight up. Unload. We want those Tingsha plays, we want... I was gonna say Dead Branch, but that's not how that works. We don't draw anything. Yeah, that sucked. That was... We probably should have played, like, Doppelganger instead. But I thought we could get to Goblin or Gremlin Horn. Oh, we can't attack next turn. It's alright, Poison will do something for... Oh, plus because of Ice Cream, we just rolled our, Oh, no, we can attack because we had the, Yeah. We had our Ancient Potion. Well, you're dead. Sorry about that, by the way, but thanks for the free energy. What I was gonna say is Ice Cream rolls over our energy, which is super useful. Burst, your next skill is played twice. Well, it doesn't really work with Expertise. It does work with Dodge Roll, but it's kind of like a weak play there. We'll do it anyway. Let's draw 4 cards. Yeah. I think I can now kill you. I know I can kill you with Finisher. Dude, this deck... Oh my god. And we're finally drawing extra cards at the start of combat. We're like back to original Silent level. We don't have strikes or defense, so we might as well remove a card, but don't remove a curse. Even though we start with one. I almost want to remove a backstab, as ridiculous as that might seem, but there's got to be cards in this deck that we've never played. I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, these are my wonderful sons. We're going to get rid of Masterful Stab. Not only have we never played it, we've never had the ability to play it, to the best of my knowledge. We actually don't like Bullet Time here, because it removes our ability to get card draw. And Backstab instantly gives us a bunch of Dead Branch synergies that we're super pleased with. So I think we just got Dex. Yeah. It's wonderful. We're gonna take 3 damage, but these guys are in just a horrible state. I think that's a strength gain on turn 1. And we rolled over energy anyway. Yeah, I keep forgetting that we roll over that energy. Definitely burst into distraction, which should give us 2 Dead Branch charges. Okay. Crippling Poison. Why not? Can't discard this, unfortunately. Shivya. Oh, that's right. Noxious, Noxious, Noxious. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. And we roll over 1 energy for next turn anyway. Now, he is going to get healed. But he's still in a horrible spot. Again, we really only get stronger, even though it's exceptionally annoying to not be able to, like, play all our cards. It's not that bad in the whole scheme of things. Oh. You know what? Keep Storm of Steel. Let's see what happens. It's not that annoying in the whole scheme of things because we get the energy back anyway on the next turn. So I'm looking at you like you are just fried. Oh my lord. So I'm not even going to run the math. That's how cocky I am right here. Except I am going to do this and do this. And then, like, we already have the kill in our hand, so it seems a little disingenuous, but sure. Wonderful. Oh, give me that extra outmaneuver. We can also just start, like, our deck is already so thick, we could just stack up as much excess HP as we wanted, I guess. I hadn't even thought about that, but that seems like a genius play. Whenever you play a skill. Well, we don't have any skills. I'll tell you that right off the bat. In life or in this game. Oof. Can't get enough energy to do that. I think I'd rather do it this way. Keeping you weak is a positive. I think we like Noxious. And then we can play Doppelganger for 1. Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's fathomable to me that we die, but only if we die to the Time Lord. I really think that's the only way we end up losing. I don't think I'm going to get to 15 block. I'm going to use Doppelganger over Wraith Form. Enemy loses 0 strength, apply 0 weakness, exhaust. Well, we're going to play it. It gives us block and an exhaust. Or, well, it gives us block and card draw, I should say. I think Time Lord could crush us. And maybe there's some, like, I don't know, DAE programming. Maybe there's some array of enemies that could cause problems for us, but I'm kind of skeptical. Please allow me to discard Tactician. It was like 80 damage on our 8th card of that turn. I still think we rest. Upgrading 1 card out of, like, perfect number, pretty unlikely to be an outrageously useful change. I think we love Noxious to burn off these artifacts. We love After Image because it's After Image, and then definitely like Doppel, right? Like the fact that we're gonna have 7 energy and on this first, yeah. So we're gonna have 8 cards on this turn. It's just beautiful. Plus 7 energy. So I think we just want to kill 1 before it gets too far ahead of itself. Let's start with an explosive potion. These guys are all, except for the main guy, are relatively weak, so they're pretty close to death. If you're gonna do this, you probably want to open with choke. Then you hit him with a Noxious. You kind of want card draw for next turn, so I think you will hit him with Predator. And he's not quite dead, but if you hit somebody else with something, he'll die. So let's do it like that. Plus we got Dex. Gremlin Horn comes through in the clutch. Finisher, 27 damage. And we could still play Blur. We'd take a little damage, or we could play Alchemize, which I'm gonna do. We get some card draw. Plus we get a Swift Potion for the future. So this guy's gonna steal something, and then essentially immediately on the next turn, he's gonna give it back. Let's start with Distraction. Oh my lord. He's gonna get Acrobatics. Discard Reflex, unfortunately. Our hand's like super full. Escape Plan. You know, it's gonna end with this guy getting hit by Skewer, but It's trying to like gain as much energy as possible in advance of that. Maybe... Well, you know... I think you play Wraith Form instead. Like, I don't think this is our turn to make that happen. Let's play a free Burst, followed by a free Doppelganger for, I don't even know at this point, like, ridiculous card draw. This is a very strange turn. It's mostly because Wraith Form is expensive that happened like that, but... Alright. So it's just this guy now. He's not going to be too much of a hassle, I think. We'll start with Distraction, which is just a beautiful card when we get it, no matter what. Piercing Wail takes you down to the point where it's unfathomable that you're going to deal, like, any damage to me. Throw in a Backflip, mostly for card draw, but hey, we're happy to get the block to some extent. And Quick Slash for the card draw. All-out attack kind of sucks. I'm going to just energize myself and also hit you. Raises our decks. By the way, I'll meet you in the middle here. Like, there's many different ways to play this, and all of them probably in various ways lead to a victory. I kind of stick to this notion for now that, like, we're happy with the way that we're doing this. Because the more when you play a power, it's never coming back, and it's always giving you some advantage. So this guy getting stronger doesn't... Oh, it kind of matters to me when he starts doing 51 damage. We can get draw. We want a free dash. So we're going to set up, dash, and then play Distraction. Oh, it adds a new card. It doesn't draw a card. That's right. So we got rid of dash for no reason, which is really bad. Well, let's make you fly. Get more decks. I don't necessarily mind the idea of giving you 26 poison. It's probably like a much better turn to consider using our Swift Potion. We should live after being hyper beamed. That's the thing. Like it looks worse than it is, but yeah, we probably mishandled this fight. We played it a little too slow. I love that the shivs get exhausted. Oh my god, now you're vulnerable. Just making my life so much easier. Making my way downtown. Walking fast, stations passing, I'm homebound. I think you're dead. I shouldn't have done it. I should have played Alchemize. That way we could have at least gotten a potion, but we're probably, like, definitely gonna get a potion anyway. Told you. So we don't need any of this. We don't need any more powers. If anything, we want less. We'll take Specimen. I don't think any of them are that important right now. We would not mind fighting elites on this floor, because we do have Black Star. And the last one was a 10 out of 10. This is easy. You start After Image. Escape Plan, see what you get. Another Curse. Could be worse. You die. Gremlin Horn gives us draw. We get a Backstab out of it, which is perfect. We could Nightmare 3 Backstabs into our hand for next turn. I actually love this idea. It's a lot of free damage. I don't think we need Caltrops, honestly. I'd rather hit you with 8 poison than hit you with 8 damage. There you go. So we know next turn we've got 45 free damage. Envenom doesn't give you that much. Well, I'll tell you why I'm going to play it. Because it puts 1 poison on you. Although Die would also do some good stuff for us here. Hit you with that. Hit you with that. Okay, we got a lot of good stuff working out for us. This turn, your next skill is played twice. I'm gonna be honest with you, if I was a smarter man, we would probably just try to avoid taking damage by playing dodge roll. But instead, what I'm gonna do, because I'm stupid and hilarious, is use burst on outmaneuver, and then next turn we're gonna have 11 energy to deal 33 damage, which is actually 24 damage. So I think we're gonna get there. And because I'm an absolute moron, we're also then gonna play Doppelganger, so that next turn we draw 10 additional cards while having 11 additional energy. So yeah, it's the rare 15 energy turn, and then we're gonna kill them all with a discard that breaks my sound card apparently. Sorry, my friend. It had to be done. Yeah, give me that terror card. A gremlin is shuffling cards. Can't wait to add these to our 72 card deck. Deadly poison glass knife. We'll add them all, dude. Purity. Life is good. Shop. We really want a relic. Ooh, shuriken. Sure, I understand Strange Spoon has maybe a place, but shuriken for the guaranteed extra strength. By the way, who's our boss? It's the Time Lord. We're only gonna get one elite fight. We should do this guy because there's a rest rate after it, I think. So we were fighting the only boss that could kill us. But to be honest, I find that funny. We should only play bullet time if we think that we don't need the energy on the next turn. Or if we do something like this. Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you straight up. Bullet time, Nightmare, and then get 3 backstabs for next turn. And we should probably just mix it up here, right? Oh, we should play After Image for 0. I love how Dead Branch still allows us to draw. That is not mixing it up. It's very much like the exact opposite. Okay. I don't think it's a particularly strong start, but we are going to have 3 backstabs to use on the next turn. And a shiv. Hey, Tomo. Hello, Tomo. Come on in, buddy. It's a good Slay the Spire run. Ruka, just get over it, okay? Tomo. Come on in, but your box is in here. You want to take a sleep in your box? Or do you want to... Oh, you just wanted to say hi? That's fine, too. Alright. I think we might like to play a lot of attacks this turn. It's my personal feeling. Keep Glass Knife for later. Glass Knife and Finisher for later. So we're gonna, like... I really think I could maybe kill you, as ridiculous as it might sound. Oh! It's so good. Oh my god, all that attack is just disgusting right now. We should have applied Terror, but like, it actually seems like it will not matter. Corpse Explosion, you could maybe make it work, but let's start with Adrenaline here. See a burst. Wouldn't want to be a... Just kidding. So this is a turn that will not work against the Time Lord. But against these guys, it worked. I wonder how many times I've clicked skip instead of +2 max HP. I think I can fight ya. After Image. Caltrops. Give you a little backstab. Wouldn't want you to make my deck thin. We actually don't want to play all out attack. So we're going to do Nightmare to give us backstab abilities to crush this guy. Gremlin Horn will allow us to play Finisher, actually, for 20 damage. Or we could play Footwork. Or we could play all out attack for that matter, but... Oh, it's good. I didn't even think about it, but it gives us strength and dex. So, sure, we take 6 damage. It's probably worth it in the end. Alright, I love that, obviously. So I'm thinking, like, hit you with that. Oh. Hit you with that. I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't make the skills free, which makes it slightly harder to enable. Not bad, just harder to enable. I can't believe it seems like I won't be able to kill you. I can definitely kill you. Oh. It's a dream come true. That was amazing. Thank you. Oh, Thread and Needle is pretty solid, too. So we're going to upgrade a card for no reason. I'll make Skewer permanently good. When it shows up, we're already very happy. Well, there is one reason to upgrade a card, and that's because Resting was worth literally nothing there. So, definitely After Image. Backstab. Backstab. It's always, Nightmare always shows up, and you go, it could be good, but I don't think this time is the right time. I think you do a Predator, I think you do an Infinite Blades, and a Finisher. Still 33 damage Finisher, that's not bad. Rarg, yeah. Oh, Mr. Scary Megamaw. Alright, well, good shift. Bouncing Flask is not what I was looking for. We can do this fight for the long haul, so let's throw Footwork out there, followed by another attack. Followed by another attack, because I want this dex and I want the strength as well. And you know what? Give me a little Infinite Blades on top of that. We're blocking enough. We got Thread and Needle, so we're blocking more than enough. And we're going to be able to enable Shuriken and the Kunai on almost every turn. Probably literally every turn, but I thought let's keep ourselves safe. Envenom is going to be an amazing addition for us here. Man, we haven't had Riddle with Holes in forever. We love that because of the extra damage there, followed by the cheap Catalyst. He's done. He's not a champion, or an elite, I should say, but he's not offering a whole lot of resistance here. Okie dokie. The Shivs also enable Dead Branch so easily that it's actually almost like a little annoying. It's like too easy to get stacked. Not that I'm complaining. Riddle with Holes. I know that there was another backstab there, but I think we've kind of reached the point of absurdity there. You know what? Riddle with Holes we just added. It wasn't a Riddle with Holes Plus. Oh, it was a Riddle with Holes Plus. Even though we've never seen Calculated Gamble outside of like 3 times, I'm gonna take it anyway. So we got another Curse, which is great. Mercury Hourglass is okay, but not necessarily a huge game changer. Snecko's Skull is lovely, plus we get another Curse, which we love. Because we're in backwards land on this run. Let's escape. I don't think we care about bullet time. We'd rather roll the energy over. You know what? Don't make me take 10 damage a turn. We finally found a good time to use that. I think we still do not care about bullet time. We'll just use Finisher and save 3 energy for the next turn. $16 damage, huh? Well, I can't really do much about it. We'll hit you with the Dex. We'll hit you with the Poison. Throw a little Glass Knife on top of it here. It's good damage. Outmaneuver, and honestly, Throw in a little doppelganger. We're still gonna take 6. It's not that bad. Next turn we're gonna have 11 energy. Oh my lord. So we'll neutralize it for certain. Infinite blades. Quick slash might as well. You're definitely dead. I just want you to know that so you're prepared for like your life, because you can't win here. Like I could kill you easily, or I could kill you in the fun way, which is what I'm gonna do. You fool. I think we want the draw. More than anything else, the draw has value right now. You're annoying, because I don't have amazing crowd control. I only have pretty good crowd control. I think it's worth drawing one less card next turn, because we got to draw, you know, like 2 extra cards and get 2 extra energy right there. Finish with a backstab. With a backstab. There's a little strength gain. Oh, can I get 3 more attacks? I can't. Let's counteract our own lack of card draw. Snecko Skull applies some extra poison. Give me a Caltrops. No, I wish I'd take that back. We Noxious Infinite. But it doesn't matter, because, like, this guy's super dead. You're not the elite, are you? Oh, thank God. I was like, that'd be embarrassed. Because you're probably going to lose your job after this video comes out. A little quick slash. Ooh, flying knee. That's just not fair. It really isn't. I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't make the daily. I also did a few unfair dailies myself, so I can understand what you're feeling right now. This is my ideal enemy to fight, my ideal elite to fight right now. Remember, we get 2 relics for finishing it. Not that we'll probably need them, but I'm not trying to sound like overly confident, but we're really, really well equipped. Oh, dude, Riddle with Holes is so disgustingly good. Alright, we're back up to 2 energy. How can we get this chain of events started again? Probably like you start Distraction. Oh, cheap little leg sweep. We don't really care about a skewer, unfortunately. Can we exhaust a card? We can, but we can also exhaust a card for 0, so I kind of just want to hit you. Let's try this. Get some 0 energy. Okay, let's get some 0 energy. These don't exhaust, so it's not worth it. Okay, we're at 33 block. I don't know how that happened. We should have played the other skewer. We would have gotten the attacks up. Like the kunai and the shuriken. There's too many powers. Check this out. We're gonna crush you. Watch this. You're looking at this and you're going, you're not gonna crush him. How are you gonna crush him? Are you out of your mind? Dead Branch is gonna let us crush him. Here's how. No, he's trying. Now that's not that much damage. Oh, I'm not even started. First off, we already have him lethal. Secondly, we just keep drawing. We had a full hand of gas after that. Bird-faced Urn, that's going to be good healing. Draw pile, we don't even look at because it's a freaking mess right now, but I don't want to fight you, so I resent the position you put me in where I have to. So be it, I suppose. Play a little after image. I was thinking like a little backstab would be a good start. Ooh, 20 damage. Okay, I think a little backstab would be good, and then we get Gremlin Horn to work for us. A little neutralize action, huh? Let's try something like this. There's 3 skills, so it's like 33 damage right there. Okay, that's not bad. Something like this. Throw in a little discard. It hit the right enemy, but he did still get me. Then we got 5 energy for Skewer, huh? Well, it might seem like a little ridiculous, but we only need 3 energy to do 51 damage, so let's try something like this. Oh my god. That was just a terrible idea. I loved it. I don't mess around, okay? Rest. We lost 3 HP effectively is what we lost there. This guy is going to be a nightmare. I have no idea if we have any realistic chance, because it's less likely that we're going to be happy playing junk cards. Always we're going to want after image. Always we're going to want to backstab. Always we're going to want to backstab. 2 all-out attacks? Are you out of your mind? Well, he's still doing damage, so let's play a dodge and roll. And I think we save 3 energy and a bunch of card space for next turn. We do take 1, which removes 1 plated armor, which is actually pretty bad. It probably would have been worth playing all-out attack, but so be it. You definitely want to make him vulnerable. You know what? You losing 7 strength, it gives us a lot of time to work with. Because you only gain 2 strength every time you come through this little cycle here. So I think we want to burst, distraction. Okay. Give him a backstab for certain. I think a die is just fine for damage here. You get 1 card, choose wisely. 3 poison, 3 weak. It's not worth that much. 1,000 cuts. It's only a maximum of 12 damage per strength gain for him. So I think you just respect the outmaneuver. And start next turn off on the right foot. Alright, he's doing 3 damage. That's funny. Well, I wouldn't mind dealing 96 damage to you, but I think that it does the same damage as flying knee, so we might as well just gain the extra damage, or gain the extra energy for next turn, and it only leads to us playing 3 cards. Oh no, 3 damage. It looks like we're gonna win unless he heals right here, which it looks like he will, but I think we'll probably, like, we're so well equipped right now. We need a draw, I think. I don't think we care to play Blur, but I will play both of our energy gains, which is now completely unnecessary because we only have 5 cards and we're going to have, geez, like 10 energy on the next turn? 11? We only have 5 cards, we should go for broke. Noxious is not that good here. I think that's fine. That's fine. We can play 3 more cards. Well, we have to play 3 more cards. So I think you Nightmare Noxious, honestly. Even though I just said it wasn't that good. You play Noxious, you get 1 more card. Neutralize or Piercing Wail. And Neutralize does 10 damage, and it increments our attack and defense. We'll take a little damage, but, well, actually we'll take a little damage, but I think to get the extra strength and dex gain, it's probably worth it. Ooh, I love it. I really do. Even though we maybe wanted to keep the Noxious, we just did like 24 damage for 0 cards. And dude, no joke, this, even though he's definitely going to increment his strength, we're going to get so many dex and strength gains. Like, now with our last attack, we should play Unload. And he's gonna do 6 damage. Oh Lord, it's beautiful. I just want you to know you're dead. Okay, good run, dude. A fun daily, too easy, but that's all right. Thanks for the curse at the end. Hey, 952 damage. That doesn't seem that bad. I don't think we're gonna be like top 60. But I think we're gonna be around, you know, the front half, I hope. He said with increasingly dwindling hopes. Oh my god. It's a daily. I want to fight as many enemies as possible because that makes you better at the game. Didn't I just get 960? Was that? Did they discover that I left Cheat Engine on to give me permanent strength bonuses? There we go, 952. 211, I can live with it, dude. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the run. It was a fun daily in spite of it being a little too easy. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.